Someone from the East Brunswick Education Foundation is here.
They are?
Okay, well, then we should go out front. Dr. Valesky already mentioned that the foundation's annual dinner is the 27th of March. And at the meeting before that, we always have a resolution that I ask the board this year to approve, giving our thanks and honor to this year's 4 honorees, all of whom I think we know. It's kind of cool.
We do.
So may I have a motion for the following resolution of appreciation? Whereas since its inception in 1993, the East Brunswick Education Foundation has funded 1,184 grants totaling over $2 million in funding for technology equipment, cultural programs, authors' visits, school-wide cross-curricular learning events, hands-on materials, many books, and much more to complement teaching and learning throughout the district. And whereas from July 2017 to March 2018, the East Brunswick Education Foundation has awarded 56 grants amounting to $143,000 to ensure that the organization's mission to enhance and enrich the curriculum for the students attending the East Brunswick schools continues. Whereas on March 27, 2018, at the Foundation's annual Partner in Excellence dinner at the East Brunswick Education Foundation, we'll celebrate this year's honorees, Glenn Slater, Mayor Brad Cohen, Dr. Dana Zimbicki, and Jack Levitt for perpetuating the goals of the Foundation. Now therefore be it resolved that the East Brunswick Board of Education appreciates the Foundation's trustees for their generous and inexhaustible support for excellence in education. Further be it resolved that the East Brunswick Board of Education recognizes and applauds the 2018 Partners in Excellence for going above and beyond in support of and to advocate for quality public education here in East Brunswick.
So moved.
A motion by Mrs. Becker, second by Mrs. Shaw. Is there any discussion? Right. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Guess we said it all. Motion carries. Dr. Valesky, who's here this evening?
We have Mrs. Lindsay Dobrinsky, who's going to accept on behalf of
See,
the
she
foundation.
was hiding back there. I couldn't.
She's normally not hiding.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Dr. Sutton could be.
Oh, well, we got a
Quick picture.
photo up.
Oh,
Absolutely.
You have to get between
oh,
there you
in
go.
between?
There you go. You're a star.
gender specific.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lindsay.
We'll see you on the 27th?
I'll clear my calendar.
Next is learning across the district. Dr. Valesky, we have a few presentations and remarks this evening.
I think we have some very talented students from Chittick Elementary School that would like to present for the board.
Excellent. There's always a reason we have a full house, and it's because the kids are here. And as soon as they're done, everybody will clear out. Welcome.
Good evening, Board of Ed. My name is Wendy Tepper, and I teach 3rd grade at Chittick Elementary School.
I'm Kimberly Dombrowski. I'm a 3rd grade special education teacher at Chittick Elementary School, and I co-teach for part of my day with Miss Wendy Tepper.
Hey, my name is Sean, and I'm a 3rd grade student.
My name is Robbie, and I'm a 3rd grade student.
And today we're going to be presenting to you something really awesome we're doing at Chittick with Warrensdorfer. We are doing technology buddy classes across the district. And our name for that is?
Twiz Kids!
Wow, like it.
Okay, so we're going to play a quick video for you just so that you can see some of the footage of actually us doing it in the classroom, and then we'll explain a little bit more. obviously, because we are presenting about technology, we needed to show an awesome video, right? So, if we can go to the next slide, we're going to tell you what is Twiz, right? Like, that's like a weird name, but basically the students all voted on what they wanted. We took Tepper and Dombrowski, which is where the T comes from, and then Worth's class from Warrensdorfer is where the W came from, and they ended up doing Twiz Kids. And it's basically a combined buddy class. So why are we doing this, right? So what was the idea behind it? The main purpose is obviously because East Brunswick is a future-ready district. We want the students to get ready for the future and to love technology, and this is a great way to infuse it in all of our curriculum.
Yeah, we also found that it was a great way for us to model technology for our students, especially as third graders.
With that, we are definitely making sure that the students are communicating with each other in all different ways.
And on that, we find that it helps foster students' speaking and listening skills in and out of the classroom.
With those speaking and listening skills, the engagement is super high. The students are really excited when we get together and do these buddy activities with our Twiz kids.
And another purpose is for it to help foster an inclusive environment that we're already doing across the district and within our schools.
And lastly, basically our main goal is friendship, right? So the students are going to be seeing each other and hammer shoulder and already having new friends, and they're really excited to get to know each other. Planning, how do we do this? It's obviously a little complicated, but basically every month
Yes, so every month, teachers and coaches from each building, we've been meeting together to plan what we're going to do for that month.
we look at the upcoming curriculum in all subjects and see how we can infuse technology.
And we communicate throughout the month via technology, so we're already modeling what we're going to be using with the students.
When we get together, we get to create awesome lessons, and it lets us be creative as well and think outside of the box.
Good. And as educators of 21st century students, it was also really important for us to give students an opportunity to use this technology to really create new tasks that were previously inconceivable.
Okay, so how does this look in the classroom, right? So here we're going to give you some examples of ways that we do this in our room.
Awesome. So we first started with the students using Padlet on the computer to share their buddy class name ideas and narrow down their choices by class. Then the students used Poll Everywhere to do a live vote on their top choices from each class. And when the live vote went through and Twiz Kids was chosen, the kids were able to virtually cheer each other on, which was really cool to get to see.
Another example in the classroom is something called Flipgrid, and Sean's going to explain that.
We use a technology tool called Flipgrid. We get to record ourselves and send it to our buddy class. We have been using this to get to know each other and make new friendships. Here's an example of our classmate Jazzy doing a get to know you video.
Hello, my name is Jesseline, and my favorite subject is writing because you can write lots of books. One fact about me, I make bracelets. Do you make bracelets? Or something else? Bye.
So as you can see, the students love Flipgrid. They log on, they can record themselves. It's like taking a selfie, so of course they love it. And the students can share it with each other. And actually, at the bottom, if you notice, there's like a heart and a like. It's like social media, so they can like it, they can heart it, and that's how we're
Support each
communicating
other.
back and forth. It's really great. Another way we use technology with our buddy class is Google Slides, and Ravi is going to tell you a little more about that.
Another example of technology is Google Slides. We love using Google because it is super fun and lets us get creative. Google is also awesome because we can share what we have created with our buddies and they can respond right away. One example of Google Slides is when we made multiplication or division number stories. We share with our buddies and they had to type a math explanation back to solve our problems we created. It was awesome.
Yeah, so normally it's like pulling teeth for the students to explain themselves in math especially. So this was excellent because they were really excited to log on and explain how they solved the math problems because they were working back and forth. Awesome experience. And finally, another example we're using is called Today's Meet. So we've talked about Flipgrid, which is video. We talked about Google Slides, which is creating something. Today's Meet is actually live blogging. So the students can log on at the exact same time with both classes and virtually talk to each other. A way we're going to be using this in a little bit is we're going to be doing book clubs, and both classes are going to be reading the exact same books and logging on to ask each other questions and talk about it. So it's like a virtual book club. And I know the other classes don't know about it yet, but they knew and they were really excited when we started talking about it. So basically, we are now looking into, our ultimate goal is to look into some funding to make sure that the classes can eventually meet. So we're trying to either have them come to Chittick or us go to Warrensdorf, and we're going to create like a little picnic in the spring. So we're looking into how we can do that, because they're really excited to meet each other. We love our combined buddy class. It's a lot of work, but it's super worth it. And we really love
Twiz Kids!
Thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you.
Have you guys ever considered making an infomercial or something like that?
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She used to be an actress and I used to act, so we're like a perfect pair together.
It
so.
really doesn't appear to be that way at all.
Thank you.
Very
Great job,
nice.
guys.
Thank you very much.
And now, Mr. Simmons, we have Jolene Buckaloo is going to present, one of our education support professionals is going to speak about a project they're working on for students.
Good evening. I'm Jolene Buccalow, and I am part of the transportation in East Brunswick. I am a bus driver, and I would like to thank you for the opportunity to talk to you about what the ESP's committee is doing in the district and the community. Let me say, first of all, that most of the ESPs that work in East Brunswick live here. So we are really dedicated to the community and the district, okay? I'm sure you know about all the wonderful things that we have done in ESP over the last 2 years. Our successful coat drive was wonderful. The beautification of Butterfly Park, I don't know if you saw it, but it's very beautiful. And we do the Halloweeny table at the mall for the kids for trick-or-treating. But now we're really embarking on something new. We're undertaking the Super Social. It is a dance for classified students and general mentored students in East Brunswick High School to get together and have a dance. Okay? Many of our classified students wouldn't consider going to an event of social outside the school district with us. So we're doing this, okay? We have a DJ coming. The DJ is going to give giveaways. We have food. It's going to be exciting. And we're really looking forward to a great time for our students to have that opportunity. In another part of the school, on the same night, we are having a parent forum on transitioning into adult life for all our special ed kids. We will have guest speakers from ARC. We have an attorney doing a presentation, and we have handouts, and 2 of our former parents will come for an open discussion. I'm sure it'll be a wonderful night, and we are looking forward to a great turnout. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Jolene.
All right, thank you very much. We have 2 budget presentations. Let's do this. Let's do the good of the cause real quick, and then maybe we'll take a short break. So we'll do the good of the cause. If anyone, any members of the public wish to address the board, please come to the podium. Okay, seeing none, I will close the public portion, and we will take a 2-minute recess. Thank you.